Hi friends, now I'm going to tell you the second part of the video of mine, our circulatory system, and due to what negligence we can die and how to prevent it. In this video I will tell. But before that friends, if possible, please see the first video about the circulatory system to know about it and how it works, which parts of the body are involved in our circulatory system, that is, the circulation of blood in our body. Now, I will tell you how we can damage our circulatory system due to wrong lifestyle habits. Friends, till the age of 18 to 19, children or adolescents need to grow their body, and they need foods to grow their body, like to grow their bones tall, to build up their muscles. And for that, fatty foods are required for them before 18 or 19. Like if they have lot of cheese, paneer, butter, everything is okay because it is required for their growth. But once they reach the age of 18 to 19, say 19, uh, these fats and all are no longer required because the body has already grown to the maximum size, and our, our body have to now get adjusted to the adult state. After the age of 19, when people continue to have fatty foods in excess, it starts to harm the body. I will tell you how. Our liver produces 80% of the required cholesterol, which is a form of fat that is required by our body for our daily going, means working of the body. And 20% of the cholesterol that is required is taken from the daily food what we eat. All foods, wholesome foods which come from nature, like fish, nuts, meats, eggs, all contain fat or cholesterol or triglycerides. Cholesterol is a form of fat that comes from animals, and triglycerides is a form of fat that comes from plants. When and even these other packed foods which we eat have very unhealthy fats which are processed and all, like even the processed meats and all are not good because they undergo a lot of chemical changes. The wholesome meat what we get from the farm is much healthier than having a cocktail sausage or a hamburger or something like that, or a hot dog and all. Those processed meats are more harmful. Now mainly I'll tell you about the effects of fats when we eat too much of fats. When a person eats lots of fats, that is more than the 20% that is required daily, they start getting deposited around the inner walls of the arteries of our body. Far away arteries will not show much difference, the deposition, but the arteries near the heart, and especially the arteries over the heart or the coronary arteries, when get blocked, that time the heart cannot function properly, and can lead to that leads to a heart attack. This accumulation starts from the age of 19, and if the person, again as I said, consumes a lot of fatty foods in the same way as he or she was doing during the growing age, even the good fats like omega 3 and even what you say, even it may be ghee also, pure ghee also, anything, even if they are good fats, but too much of any food or any fat is not good for health. Even for elders, that 20% what we require from the food, comes from all the foods itself, from the wholesome foods. Forget about the processed foods. They are really disgusting. They spoil our health. And when we add extra fat from outside, like to fry something or deep fry something, that increases the intake of fat more than what we would have had if we directly had those wholesome foods. Like if we just boiled one fish piece and we had from a curry, that would be much better than frying a fish piece, because that will add oil extra with the cholesterol which is in the food, all in the fish already. Because I'll just tell in short, red meat contains more cholesterol. Chicken, which is white meat, contains little less than that. And fish also contains cholesterol, which is much less than chicken. Again, I say, too much of anything is bad for health. Just because fish has got very less fat or cholesterol, if you have lots of fish, that also can damage. As I told before in my earlier videos, please see that your plate in front of you whilst eating, half of it should be full of vegetables. You can eat fruits before when you're hungry or before food, and quarter of your plate should be made of carbohydrates, that is breads or your rice or like that, and quarter of it should be made of proteins, that is meat or fish or whatever it is. And we have milk items like some snacks and all, sometimes in moderation, that also gives proteins and all to the body. Now, as I said before, when we have too much of this fat after the age of 19 and the walls of the arteries from inside start depositing this extra fat that is not required by the body, the more than 20% what is required will be used by the body, and more than that what we eat will be deposited around the arteries. By that time, uh, by the time a 70% of blockage in the arteries happens, no, nobody will come to know that they have a blockage also, because their life will be normal. That is because our blood requires only 30% of the passage through the arteries to run smoothly to the heart also. But when the blockage becomes more than 70%, that time the person will start feeling symptoms of body damage like chest pain, shortness of breath, heart palpitation, weakness or dizziness, nausea, that is feeling like vomiting and sweating. Friends, at least at this time, you must consult a cardiologist or a heart specialist to start taking treatment for controlling the cholesterol levels in your blood. The cardiologist will give you suitable tablets like Lipicard. This is just an example. You will have to take the medications and the doses as prescribed to you continuously without fail daily till the end of your life. Because this tablet, for example, Lipicard or any other name, will control the excessive blockage from becoming more in the body. Like for example, Lipicard has doses of 160, 200 and all like that. So whatever is prescribed for you according to your needs, your cardiologist will give you. Don't ignore when you start getting pains and all in the chest. Don't ignore. You have to consult a cardiologist. Don't skip the tablet even for one day, as that will increase your blockage and your symptoms also will get worse. Do daily exercise, means don't live a sedentary life, just almost sitting all the day. Like you get up from the bed, there also you are sleeping. Then you get up, directly go and sit at the chair at the dining table, there also you are sitting. From there you just dress up and you go and sit in the car, there also you are sitting. Again you go to the office, again you go and sit on one chair, whole day you are sitting. Again you can't get up, you sit in the car, again you're sitting. You come back home, again you sit on the sofa, again you're sitting. This is a sedentary life. Uh, don't lead a sedentary life because you can afford to pay someone to do all your physical work. You do some of the work to keep your body active. If your body is not active, the organs of the body, and here especially the heart, will not get proper exercise to pump, and the muscles of the heart too will become stiffer, like those people who have cardiomyopathy, a birth defect in which the heart muscles are stiff. These people too can maintain a good health by doing walking exercises at different speeds in 10 minutes, changing the speed and stopping suddenly, just to give the heart an exercise to beat at different rates, very fast, little slow, very slow, again fast, little slow, very slow, like that, just changing the rate of walking. Then even other people also, such exercises will help give an exercise to the heart. Even people with these cardiomyopathy patients problems, a cardiologist prescribes tablets to soften the heart muscles with the exercises. These people also, to know that they have cardiomyopathy, it is not easier. Such people will suddenly experience severe pain in the chest or even slight pain in the chest when they do some severe work or hard work. The time they must stop and see if the pain stops. If this happens, then the person must go and consult a cardiologist to see if they have any problem with the heart. And then the cardiologist will do some test like the echo test to confirm that the person has cardiomyopathy. But if the person, even with cardiomyopathy, takes proper precautions, does proper exercise, takes the medications, can live a normal life. Because if not, even people with cardiomyopathy, with hardened heart muscles, can suddenly get a heart failure and die. Some people in cardiomyopathy who don't take care die suddenly, and some who take care can live a long life. Now, I told you, when we become big or when we grow old, if we have cheese and olive oil or any fat, all that is okay for children below 19. Above 19 will already lead to blockage, too much of everything. Little is okay. And never deep fry foods, because deep frying makes the oil only poisonous. Friends, if you experience signs like uh, ha- uh, signs like chest pain in the center or the left side, or discomfort, feeling weak, lightheaded or faint, pain or discomfort in the jaw, neck or back, pain or discomfort in one or both the arms or shoulders, shortness of breath, feeling uncomfortable, pressure, squeezing, fullness, and severe sweating or cold sweat, all this is indicating that you're going to get a heart attack. Now, cold sweats are because pumping blood through clogged arteries takes more effort from a heart. So, the body sweats more to keep the body temperature down during the exertion. And if you experience all these symptoms, as what I said before, see that you take a blood thinning tablet under your tongue, sublingual. Example is a tablet sorbitret. Sorbitret tablet, if it is kept under the tongue, when you experience these symptoms, you will avoid or you will not get a heart attack. Friends, I hope I was able to help you with this detailed explanation about how you can avoid a heart attack. Please like my comment, my video, share and subscribe. Take care and lots of love to you all. Bye.